I'm Cassandra King, and these are my students Josiah McIntosh, Isaiah Henderson, and Jordani Roden. And these boys are interested in horses. They love it. That's their extracurricular activities, and I just wanted to motivate them and inspire them by giving them exposure to our community. And they're here to discuss their love and passion. And we have an inspiring jockey, and we have some. Isaiah wants to exercise his horses, and
Same thing.
and Josiah wants to do the same thing. And I'm excited for my students, and I just wanted to give them exposure. Wait, what?
Say that again. No, I get it on camera. That's good footage.
No, I was just curious about how you guys are. How are you going to get to the next level? Are you going to trade school? Are you going to a specific university to learn more, etc.? Are you just learning on the streets? Are you just learning with your, these, I don't know what to say right now, cuts?
Okay. So you ready to answer her question?
Yeah.
Okay. You first.
Oh, God.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I plan to, as I done school, I going away to Kentucky. I go into a trade school called Bluegrass Stakes, and yeah, that would be my jockey school.
Yeah. I going to do the same thing. Me and him going to the bluegrass school, and they're going to basically like help us to like be more professional and learn more like how to do these things properly, so we could excel in our goals.
I want Josiah to talk about, although he may not be going to a trade school or a particular place for training, but just to talk about how he can use his resources right here in the Virgin Islands or even on St. Croix. The people, his mentors, people that he look up to in that field of horses.
You have people like look forward to, like you get Bala, you get Jen, you get all kind of people like look up to and so. Yeah.
Okay. How about you? Any mentor? That's a good question. Who has been guiding you all along, or this was like a natural gift for you?
No, it's been a natural thing for me. I like it from the time I was young. I was 6 years old when I first got into it. I am 17 now, and it's been going on for long.
My mentor, he passed away. He showed me like a lot from since I was young. His name is Nathaniel Felix. A lot of people know him as a great for dealing with horse. Like he showed me everything, how to like ride a horse properly, care properly, like know when the horse is in pain also. And losing him been like a big pause on my life. I would just, I take a pause on horse, but like I think about it. I think I'd do this for him mostly.
My name is Christian Soto Jr. And these are some of the horses that I was riding for the time I was riding horses in the races. Some here and some in the States. With this horse, I would say this horse is Amazing Cat. The name of this horse is Amazing Cat. So one of the horses that I rode right here in St. Croix. It's an imported horse. Imported to the Virgin Islands. It's one of the horses I rode in St. Croix. And then this is the same horse, Amazing Cat, in the winner's circle. This horse, another old imported horse, I ran a match race one morning with this horse I won. His horse's name was, what is his name? I can't remember the name of him. No. This horse, I rode this horse when I was young, an apprentice for a trainer that lived in my neighborhood. This horse, the name of Dice. That's one of the guys that holding it there is the owner and trainer Warren Jacobs. I rode a bunch of horses for Warren too. I win races, couple races for Warren. This horse, the name of this horse is Derby Win. I ran my trace in Tortola, British Virgin Islands one day. Used to go up Tortola and ride some horses before I went away. I ran my trace one day with this horse Derby Win in Tortola, it win. Now I leave from here. I left from here and I went to the States to start to learn how to race right. This is one of the horses I win with in the States. The name of this horse is Dark Bruce. This is one also. The name of this horse is Cash Razor. There's something that the trainer said about him that he wasn't going good, he was go to the lead and he don't want to finish. I used to ride a little gray filly for him and she used to try, but it didn't look like she was much horse. And one day the guy that used to ride this horse said he went out of town somewhere else. He was not there that day, so the guy, the owner that for the horse that used to let me ride the little filly, he named me on the horse. He tell them to put Soto to ride the horse. When I reached in the paddock, he told me, all right, you got some stock here today. He told me, how I want you to ride him. As he was going to the lead and I just noticed he not finishing the race. Today I don't want you to put him up in the front. When they break the gates, you grab a hold of him and pace him about 4th, 5th place. And when you turn for home in the last quarter mile, you cut him loose and get right into him. I did just that and what the trainer said and he won. This horse, I like this horse. I went about 4 races with this horse. This horse, the name of this horse is Clever Stitch. Belongs to the lady, the small lady that holding him there. I used to go and exercise that horse for her. She let me ride that horse in the race a couple times. He win. He goes straight to the front. As the gate open, this horse like to go straight to the front. This horse here, the name of this horse is Bell's Baby. This horse belongs to the trainer that I won the most races for in the States. Going a mile and 40 yards that night in the night race track. This one here, I used to ride for this man, this old guy, they call him Body Frost. He was on the farm. And he comes into the track after the farm to exercise the horses, and I caught up with him. He let me exercise horse, and he let me ride in the end. This horse's name is Our Farewell. I went with this horse for him. He had another big one they call Enchanted Slough. I went with that horse too in the big track for Mr. Body Force.
Okay.
Ready fighting, what do you say now? You want to meet the Axie? What's going on now? Guy go
I
Axie.
thought you were going to be here this month, but I guess he already know. Like,
He know. Yeah, he know. Let me see what going on from here, right?
Alright, man. Okay. We check your governor and sell it.
Renee, your father, and Senator Francis. And VIGL cancelled, they want no extension. I mean, they gave up the racetrack. So right now we're just holding on. As you heard, we have some changes might be going on with the promoters of the St. Croix racetrack. So for right now, everything is on hold again. So we'll see what goes on from here. Like we said, we gotta get in touch with the governor, stuff like that, to see what is going on. But I will keep you up to date on what will be happening.
Yeah, Mr. Richardson. What went on that day, like you know, you was there present, as long as the president, Mr. B.B. Bates, and Senator Nobel passed, is when we reached to the door. The door had up a letter that the meeting was cancelled. And further, we just stand up there, and when we stand up there, we was conversating, and then they opened the door and they said to us that hold on, the casino commission chairman is going to speak to us, and he let Mr. Francis, Senator Francis, President Bates and myself in, along with Attorney Renee, and he said that they called and said that they are canceling the meeting. Question was asked if they asked for another date to be rescheduled. They said no, there's not rescheduling anything. So we was all shocked because we know we was waiting to hear what's going on, because they had asked for a 6 months extension, which April will have make the year that they had the 1 year contract. So from me personally, I think that they are playing us, and the game that are being played on both sides needs to stop to get St. Croix moving forward, because when you look, it's a game every time, you know. So that's all I could tell you about that day. Yeah.
Now, what happened to the 1990s playbook, the 1980s playbook, when I were running races without these casinos? We can't go back to that day until these guys get it act together?
Well, like I can tell you right now, throughout the continental of the United States, right, Sam Racino is what's keeping horse racing alive. So that's what all the promoters look for, to get the Racino, you know. So it's just how the system is right now, because if we go back, who's going to put up the money to pay the purses?
Who pointed up back then?
The horseman them used to have to pay entrance fee,
Okay.
and then whatever they put to make from the gate they around, that's not going to work alone.
Okay.
Racino is what keeping horse racing alive and keeping it going throughout the continental of the United States.
Okay. So basically what you're saying is, if you had the power right now to make a change, you'd still have to wait for some casino to partner with you.
Unless we get a sponsor that can put up the money. If the
Okay.
government willing to put up the money per race day.
Okay.
But for how long they can do that,
Right.
you know?
All right, well, thanks for your word.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yes, we can go back to that, but who is going to put up the purses? About 95% of the racetracks in America have racinos. That's what sustain racing, the maintenance of the racetrack and the purses. So racinos is definitely needed, and we want racino because we want to run for high purses.
All right. And February 19th, could you speak about what is going on at X marks the spot from your vantage point?
Well, all I heard is X marks the spot is closed down. I don't know nothing else about that.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
No problem.